What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an all-new Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. We are on the spring of 161 BC, and our empire is fairly big and fairly formidable. We are continuing the conquest of Iberia, and we are continuing to push back into France and into all of the Gallic territories. Now, the more barbarian encampments that we can capture, the more money we are going to accumulate. And right now, don't get me wrong, we are still a very wealthy and very powerful country. But all of our legions, I believe we have at least 10 different legions, and they are definitely taking up a lot of our coin. We were making around 12,000 ducats, or at least 12,000 denarii, I guess that's the word. Not too long ago. But obviously, as we've grown, you would think as we've grown and we build more legions, you would think that the more territories we conquer would make more money than our legions are worth, but I guess that is not true. We have about 3 turns left until we unlock the denominational system. We are going to be building emporiums in almost every single province with the idea of capitalizing on a lot of these gains. Now, I am looking at Qartuba. I don't even think I need these barracks, so I guess we've just wasted all of that money, but I am going to dismantle them and make something more profitable. And the reason why is when we look at Qartuba, I mean, we are all the way on the southern end of Iberia, southern end of Spain, so there is really no reason to be spending money there if we don't need to. So let's go ahead and end our turn. I see that we have some troops and a lot of we have negative 36 public opinion. So if we don't quell this soon enough by building a lot of beneficial buildings, this might turn into a bit of a problem. I'm also wondering, can we force march you? No, we cannot. So let's end this turn. And ultimately where we stand is we only have around 20 food, so I do want to focus on getting more income, getting more food. Don't get me wrong, 20 food is definitely nice, but when you get... Ooh. Was not expecting to be assaulted. It looks like they don't have enough movement speed. And they are taking attrition. I didn't even know they had that big of a legion. I believe these are the Aravaci? Yes. So what we're going to do is take Gabrielica's legion. Though almost at full strength, we are about to go ahead and make our move. Going to try to crush this legion. And I believe, let's actually go a little bit closer just for now. So surprisingly enough, within the last season, we've somehow managed to make 41 food, and we've managed to create about 800 more wealth. Looking at Qartuba, we just destroyed some provinces. I'm planning on building a public forum, and might as well build a suburbia to produce more goods. And looking around the map, there should be a variety of other buildings and provinces that need to be upgraded. This Whitlow's Legion, that is a ways away. I think what we're going to do is send you here. This legion is going to make its way forward and trespass for 1 turn, and then we'll assault them in the fall. We are trespassing, and I'm fine with that. Looks like we are going to finally be building up all of these provinces. Let's get that harbor we were talking about. Public forum, and a suburbia. We probably don't need any type of consecrated ground, but I think we're going to build it just in case. And surprisingly enough, we don't have any type of food provinces, which is obviously a problem. So maybe let's actually build a farm. I see that we have negative 6 public order. Can I put you into forced march and then make your way to the city? Yes, I can. There it is. Negative 6 going to positive 6. And ultimately, we're going to have 2 main battles that we have planned. I see that this public order is going in our favor, which is exactly what we need. Let's send you... I just want to verify that everybody is in the right spot, as we have so many different legions. Right, I have no legions in this area. I don't need these legions here, but I could do something like this. And just in case, you can move up as well. Okay, so basically where we stand is I'm about to siege down Tolosa once again, try to reconquer that. I see that the Aravachi here, mainly mercenaries, it looks like they only really have slingers. I don't think they can do much damage to me at all. Yeah, and of course they did take attrition, their general is very weak. Let's go ahead and just remove them from the game. So now that they've been now that they have been defeated, I'm going to go ahead and enslave the 209 people that we captured. It's going to improve our economy only by a little bit. And it looks like I can attack them again, destroying them completely. So we might as well. Let's do an aggressive stance. And I am going to enslave whoever I can. Looks like another 59 troops. We will go ahead and enslave them. And if we can, we will make our way into Terrico to get some positive public order bonuses. Alright, so now all that's left is the Siege of Tolosa. And obviously it's Latin culture, and it looks like they've abandoned the settlement. So let's go ahead and occupy it. And now we own all of the province of Provincia. Ah, I see. I don't think they can make their way around. Though, General Hux's Legion is still very formidable, very powerful. I am going to look around the map a little bit longer. I see that this is a naval unit, and a navy, like they're in the harbor rather than the actual port, in the actual city, which is a problem. This boat is going to basically get destroyed over time. Saints Legion just moved. This fleet probably could deal with this fleet. And obviously we own all of the Mediterranean, so I don't even know why we have a fleet here to begin with. We might as well reposition you soon enough. Maybe on the eastern side of Italy, though I believe... Yikes, we lost a Vastati. Was not expecting that.
We still have a good win.
So I am a little concerned, though. I'm probably going to have a fleet here, a fleet here, a fleet here. And so now I have 2 extra fleets that aren't doing anything. This one will move up. So I have 1 extra fleet that is not doing anything. Perhaps you will guard over our eastern provinces as well. Alright, so I do have a lot of coin. I don't know what I'm going to be investing in. I could obviously go ahead and upgrade our research rate. I think I will. And there went all of our money. But as long as we have better research rate, I think we're going to be fine. And very soon, I don't know if these guys actually need to be on forced march. So I don't think we're going to worry about it. And also, though, I really do want some troops brought to the north. But we'll do that next turn. So let's go ahead and end. Looks like our Admiral did level up. Good for you. Obviously having some... Ooh, our Legion leveled up. And you know what? I still don't understand what's the best. I'm guessing it would be Marksman. Let's go ahead with Formidable Marines. And the idea behind that is we're going to have a lot of assault ships. Alright, ending this turn.
My lord's offer is simple.
No thank you. Absolutely not. I want to take over all of Iberia for myself and exploit its wealth. Looks like a noble death. That's not good. Our admiral has just died. Anybody from the House of Julia? No. Actually, am I mistaken? Yep, Julia, Cornelia, Junia, and other houses. For a moment I thought Julia and Junia were the same, which obviously they're not. Let's put you into a normal stance. I don't want any of the mistakes that we had last time. I see that we're still making positive public order gains in a variety of provinces. So let's go ahead and take this legion, Gabrielica's Legion. We're going to... wow. Is this forced march? No. We can make your way pretty much near Tolosa. And let's take Saints Legion, you're going to go over to Terrico, because I want positive public order bonuses. And it looks like the culture is slowly dissipating, which is awesome. Positive 6 public order in this area. Let's go ahead and take down the city, assuming that this Legion can do the job. We can't upgrade because we're in a foreign territory, but let's try our best. And should I bring my navy up? I don't think we can reach in time. No, we cannot, but we can definitely get closer. One more turn, and then we finally unlock harbors in almost every area. Or an emporium. War declared. Absolutely annihilating them like we expected. And now their faction has been destroyed, and we own all of Iberia, which is nice to see. We have a close victory. I would like to loot this province, but I don't think I will, because the people are going to be very upset. So my number one goal is to get some farm. Actually, I don't even know if I need farms anymore. But just in case... looks like we have a master horse breeder. And we obviously are going to be getting positive public order bonuses very, very soon. We have 4,200 ducats. We could go ahead and get a civil municipium inside Lusitania. Don't know if I need to do that. I really want to save my money and save my coin. But I don't even know what to upgrade anymore. We could bring this herding ground into a cattle pen. We would make a lot more money. But we would gain some squalor. I think what we're going to do is save our income for now. Actually, no. We are going to be making this town into an Mola Oliera, giving us more wealth from agriculture in almost every single region. So just like that, we are going to wait our one more turn. You need to be going into a regular stance. And I'm hoping that these public order penalties are going to drop substantially. I get that we have some slaves. In fact, we don't really have as many slaves as I thought we would have. Provincial instability and conquest are going to dissipate, and next turn we're going to finally have that emporium that we've been wanting for quite a long time. Let's upgrade whoever leveled up. Obviously it was this admiral. And it looks like you're moving, obviously it was the general, and we are moving down the authority skill tree. Now I am a little curious, now that we own all of Iberia, I feel like I'm going to go ahead and make it into like this economic powerhouse, because I really don't think we're going to really lose too many troops. And so the idea is if we don't lose troops, we don't really need to focus on barracks. This denominational system has finally been unlocked, and now we are getting more and more wealth from commerce. We're getting tariffs, and we finally can build the emporium, which is what we've been needing for quite some time. Now, I'm looking around the map. I would absolutely, or at least looking around the technology skill tree, if I got the better Legion, it would absolutely be ridiculously broken. My only concern, though, is stronger Legions cost a lot more coin. So I don't know if I'm going to do that just yet. And looking at some of these other areas, we obviously are going to need a farm. And we might as well build 2 farms, just in case. I see that we don't have any consecrated ground. I don't know if we really even need that. Let's get this harbor. Let's get this library. A wine trader. And because we can, we will do the cattle trader as well. We are running out of coin, but let's get this marble cutter, giving more public order for every single province, which is fantastic. Now we're going to get our herding ground. So now Tarraconensis is going to be making a lot of additional coin. And what I would like to do, if I move this unit away, we're still making positive gains in public order. I want to do a forced march, and we actually can't make it. But nevertheless, it is going to eventually arrive in time. Let's send our troops over. It is the middle of winter, so we don't want to take attrition. Whitlow's Legion getting closer and closer to where they need to be. Nobody is protecting Marseille, which is obviously not good. But I see that they have some units inside this area, so let's go ahead and garrison up near there. And if I move away, Terrico has -8 public order per turn. I'm willing to bet that the provincial instability and cultural differences will die off in time. So let's bring this legion to the north, and actually we're in winter too. So in the spring, I'm guessing everything will go a lot better for us. So we still need to pick a technology. I don't know what we're really going to pick. These obviously improve our ships. We could go ahead and get more missile damage for all land units, excluding siege. We might as well. I mean, these aren't hard to get. It's literally only 4 turns, and then all of our legions would do a lot better. And I am going to wait one more turn before I finally do all of these economic bonuses and economic boons. And the reason why is I want to feel like I'm making a massive difference in one turn. And it looks like next turn we are going to finally get growth inside Brundisium. And we are going to be getting a cattle trader because we have a lot of extra money. And sadly, that took away a little bit of our coin, but not much. Okay, well, let's go ahead and end this turn. I'm excited to see what we'll be able to build next turn, or next season. I'll probably need to build up another navy, or at least upgrade the one we already have. Alright, looking around the map. Military sabotage. And it looks like, I believe this is Arcana's Legion, somebody passed away, and nobody from the correct home. General Hux died. Nobody from the right house, and I guess that's fine, don't get me wrong. We are now in spring. Let's put you into a normal stance. What we're going to do is make our way to Noria, sack the city, gain some Can we not move any farther? I have no idea why we can't move any farther. Are we in a normal stance? I don't know. That makes me a little concerned. I wonder if we can assault this city, and it looks like we can. So Domino is going to swing her way to the north. Domino is a female. And no equipment available. Aggressive stance. And all we're really going to do is loot the city once again. Hopefully, yeah, 2,000 coin, not much, but it looks like a lot of our legions gained some experience. So we did loot the city, and now we need to run away as quickly as we can. Can we force march our way home? No, but we are going to hopefully escape. And I wonder, can we chill inside the city for one turn? Yes, we can. So now we have 12,000 coin. Our legions are slowly making their way back. And these legions, you are going to go here, get that public order bonus. I want to put you in a regular stance, but it looks like we can't. Everybody is building on up. Our admiral is making its way to the north. And I guess we're going to go after some of these bigger cities. Making our way up, making our way over. We definitely have a lot of legions. And very, very expensive too, I might add. So this unit is not needed. You can swing your way over. We are still making -1, even though it says 0. I find that funny. Numantia. And though I believe next turn... Yeah, we're looking at all 4 of these buildings, I believe. So next turn, I think everything's going to finally swing in our favor. If we build a wine trader, we'd get more money, so let's obviously do that. Let's get a herding ground. We're going to lose -1 public order. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Only because I want things to swing in my favor. And now we're going to sail on down to Carthage. Actually, let's go to Rome. And Brundisium finally has 7 population, so let's go ahead and expand the city to its final form And I'm guessing we could either build a slave trader, which we don't need, a delicatessen, which would basically give us food, but we don't need that either. We eventually could get a temple, or a pantheon, which I haven't really built in a very long time. But just because we don't need it, doesn't mean we should not buy it. I think we're going to do the suburbia just because you can get some wealth. And ultimately, looking at Brundisium, we're now going to be building a very expensive emporium. We're going to be losing a lot of... actually, let's build one in Rome. And we don't have access to the sea. So, looking at Araminium, you would think... So, Neapolis is the only one that actually has access to the ocean, or to the sea, and they do not have a trading port. So, let's go ahead and upgrade Araminium to an emporium. And we have 4,000 coin. So, I don't think we need a delicatessen inside this area. Because, see, we make a lot of food, and we make a lot of money, but, I mean, it's so much better to get other improvements elsewhere, such as a wine trader. Let's upgrade some of these cities. We are now going to have a Mola Aliera. Let's go ahead and upgrade this village into a civil settlement, and now we are out of coin. We definitely need to do something about our lack of funds. I would like to go ahead and take General Hux's Legion and make our way through. We are about to assault the enemy. And I might as well take Gabrielica's Legion as well. I know we're going to win, but just in case, they are... Oh, absolutely. I wanted it to be somewhat even, but I guess that's not going to happen. I was planning, if it was somewhat even, I was going to do a battle in the forest, because they were very entrenched. Decisive victory. Let's go ahead and enslave who we can. And you're going to swing on down. General Hux's Legion is going to swing over. Saint's Legion, surprisingly enough, you can't move. So you will go to Marseille in time. We're out of money. And that is not good. I wonder if we need to build any spies or anything like that. I don't know. Let's end this turn. We're making 8,051 denarii every single turn. People did level up, which makes me happy to see. Domino leveling up as well. All we really need to do is improve the Legion. But, and General Hux gaining some authority. So I'm a little curious as to where we're going to sail next. I would like to build up another Legion inside Libya, but ultimately I'm not sure that it's really cost effective. And all of these new buildings that we're going to be constructing, they cost a lot of coin. And don't get me wrong, they do have a lot of economic bonuses, but I really feel like, you know, man, you made 14,000 denarii, but now you're spending 8,000 per province, and it obviously gets a little expensive. Noria looks like it just improved from growth, and we have an enemy wounded. Stop the adoption, because then if they do adopt my family member, I would lose... that was a lot of money. I would then lose a lot of Senate seating. Right now, the House of Julia has 43%. I should probably go ahead and adopt some younger people. I don't see any ages, though. Here we are, looking at the character screen. I'm probably going to adopt some people that are very, very young. I'm looking at the other houses. I see your age 32... Age 29. Let's go ahead and adopt you, assuming that we can. You are already mine. Alright, this man is 25 years old, and let's go ahead and try to adopt you. Obviously, that costs some coin, but the idea is if you're part of my family, you will obviously get more and more gravitas and senators over time. So it's kind of like an investment. Let's go ahead and upgrade more campaign movement speed. Arcana is going to sack Noria if possible. And so far so good. We're going to loot the province if we can. Only 1,175 ducats or denarii. Not nearly as much as I was hoping to grab. And it looks like we can't leave this turn either. But anyway, Domino's Legion heading on home. We have 6,000 coin. So it would probably be in our best, option here. Our best option to improve the Emporium inside Carthage. 5,400 ducats. Really only getting 60 more wealth. And see, this isn't worth it. And we lose a lot of food. I feel like it's a money sink. But who knows what'll happen. I certainly don't. -4 public order per turn. The cultural differences will go away in time. At least I hope so. No. Is it changing at all? I mean, obviously it's changing towards a Latin culture. But, we don't really have any consecrated ground, which makes me nervous. Let's go ahead and send Boogie's Legion all the way to the north. And so now we have Whitlow, and I wish I could name this Legion something. I just don't know. I'm just going to name it Romans Legion. I don't know, just popular YouTubers, because I have no real friends to add them. Let's go ahead and make them up, sending to Whitlow's Legion. They have a garrison. And literally a garrison fleet and a garrison army, so they have no real general. Let's go ahead and sack the city, take what we can. I feel like Burdigala is going to be a naval province. We have done quite well. Looks like we can now have more armies, fleets, and same amount of spies and dignitaries. You're going to make your way up. All of these need to be switched on over to some sort of we're out of money. Okay. Well, let's destroy what we can. And I'm curious, if we put you into a normal stance and we send this legion out, we might have some negative provincial instability and cultural unrest, but I'm hoping that in time things will swing our way. Though obviously winter is coming. Game of Thrones. Yes. So we just finished up weapon proficiency. We now get more missile damage for all land units. So ultimately all of our spears that we throw now do a little bit more damage. Looking at tactical drills, we're about to get more melee attack, melee defense, and charge bonus. See, I really wish that strategic maneuvers would affect siege units, and they obviously do not. So let's go ahead. Can we move any farther? Not really. General Hux's Legion can probably swing on over this direction. I would like Gabrielica's Legion to follow through as well. But Saint's Legion can basically make its way north. And I see Domino's Legion has headed on back to northern Italy. And Arcana's Legion cannot move this turn. Let's go ahead and upgrade whoever we can. Whitlow's Legion did improve the general, giving some additional authority. Wow, 2 experience ranks for every cavalry unit, but we don't need that, though. What I would see, none of these really help me. Let's go ahead and give us more gravitas, because I am now supposedly a better commander. We have a heck of a lot of legions. In fact, we're still getting more and more. I'm a little curious. Most of our legions are now inside southern France. So I'm guessing we're going to take out Aquitania and just keep pushing however we can. We are going to need some more wealth, and I don't know the best way to do that. I mean, I'm a little curious, though. I mean, we were making about 5,200, then we went to 6,000. And I'm a little curious what we'll make next turn. It looks like people still leveled up. Arcana's Legion, giving you some actual logistics, some more replenishment rates. And that looks like it's everybody. I can now issue an additional edict. So what we're going to do is we have Italia, all of Africa, and I'll probably issue an edict inside Cartagenesis. I feel like this is going to be another economic powerhouse, and I would obviously like taxation. Alright, 7,094 next turn. Let's see what we can grab. Well, I'm actually very sorry, but it looks like we also have to end this episode. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have an awesome day. And in the next episode, I'm fairly certain that we're going to be pushing on into France, taking out whatever barbarians we can. Looks like slaves are about to take the city. Let's go ahead and protective stance. Obviously, they can't do anything at all. Decisive victory. We could enslave 49 troops, and I think we will. Okay, so thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have an awesome day. Looks like we just gained 14,000 coin, which is going to be awesome to spend. And now, this unit, just to be safe, Arcana's Legion is going to head on back into friendly territory. We're not necessarily in a fortified stance yet, but we will be next turn. So, thank you again.